about you?
I'm also good.
And thanks for giving me your precious time because now just asked and we have connected. So,
Actually, I am so available because one of my student got class got cancelled. So I was available and by chance I saw Skype. Otherwise, sometimes I even do not see.
it was my great luck, ma'am. You are connecting
No,
me.
not like that. Even I'm happy to connect with you.
Yeah. So yeah, I want to actually I know about you. So just little bit your introduction in a nutshell, if you want to give.
Yeah, sure. My name is Pallavi Dhingra and I'm an English trainer by profession. And I have been teaching online for almost 11 years. And about my educational qualification, I'm postgraduate in English as well as TFL, TESOL certified trainer. And I'm from Delhi. And about my hobbies, I love to do shopping.
Okay, amazing, ma'am. So one question, ma'am, as I have been learning this language for 1 year. So now my future plan is to become an English teacher or it can be trainer like you people. So for this, what eligibility should be? And I have heard about IELTS and TFL like this. So what is it?
See, first of all, these are the certificates, yes, you need to have, but before that, you speak more than your certificate. So you have to polish up yourself a lot. For me, like anybody who comes to me, they never ask me like, what's your certificate? I honestly tell you, in so many years, I never show my certificate to anybody. None of the person asks. Why? Because you yourself are your certificate. First, a
Mhm.
person will be seeing you, the way you will be speaking speaks everything about you. So you need to polish up your skills a lot so that you can be the future trainer. And about IELTS and TOEFL, yes, you can give, but more than that, you need to just polish up your skills more and more.
Okay. So for IELTS, ma'am, which activities I should do and I should inculcate in my daily life?
Okay, see, I just tell you how it's going to work with IELTS. IELTS is like International English Language and Testing System. There, four areas are checked: listening, reading, writing, speaking. So I just give you like everything about IELTS. So once you will understand this and like what is IELTS and how it works, so you will better be able to take a decision. So IELTS exam, generally the students, those who go abroad either for higher studies, so work or job, they give the exam. And it is of two types: one is academics and one is general. So academics, so student, those who are going for studies, higher studies, they give. And general, those who want work visa, PR, job, they give. So first people choose, but for you, if you want to be a trainer, so you should give IELTS academics because you have to work over here in India only, and just as a proof you need, so you need to go for IELTS academics. Now, in IELTS academics, first I tell you, and then I tell you the comparison between the two. It is like listening is of 40 minutes. In
Okay.
listening, there will be a recording is played, and based on that recording, you have to fill in the questions. The questions can be like multiple choice, fill in the blanks, and like tell the heading of the paragraphs. Like the paragraph is given, you have to tell which is the suitable heading for it. So there are around like 14 type of questions that can come. In that, there are variety like match the following, fill in the blanks, complete the statement. So these kind of questions are there. So in total there are 40 questions. So the recording is of 30 minutes, so you get 30 plus 10 minutes. 30 minutes you listen to the recording and put it in your answer sheet. Like in the question paper only, you write down the answer, and 10 minutes to transfer in your answer sheet you get. So, and the recording is not played again. This is very important because
Okay.
some people wonder, we missed it out, we do not understand, so the recording will not be played. And the person who will be speaking, they are foreigners only, they are not Indians. So
Okay.
generally the kind of the conversation, like we two people are connecting, or anybody in the university, they are talking, they just play that clip. So in this way, the recordings are there. Like any lecturer is giving the training, so they play that recording, and accordingly they give the multiple choice questions and or any question. And if even one of the spelling is wrong, then your whole answer is wrong. So that means suppose you've written the spelling of chocolate and mistakenly you miss the last E. So your whole answer is wrong. They won't even give you half marks or so. So you need to be very good at spellings also. So this is all about listening. So do you understand like what it is all about listening?
Yeah. I have understood about listening because you are saying so right. When we do listen, so we should do active listening. So by doing so, we can pass this listening exam.
Yes, and you need to practice a lot. And for the content, I tell you, you can just put it on Google IELTS listening and put per today's date. Daily one listening is uploaded. So you can practice in that way. And listening is same for IELTS academics and IELTS general. So listening is same whether you give IELTS academics or you give IELTS general. So listening is absolutely same. Now coming towards the speaking. Speaking is also same for IELTS general and IELTS academic. The kind of questions can vary, but it is almost same. So how the speaking works, speaking it happens a day before or 2 days before or after the exam. In speaking, there are like three parts, part one, part two, and part three. In part one you will be given 3 to 4 questions which you can answer in 4 to 5 lines. They ask like which place you are from or anything related to shopping or about the poverty, any question that you have to answer like 4 to 5 sentences. And then it is part two. Part two is about cue card. Cue card, they will give you one slip. In that a topic is written, and based on the topic there are 2 3 questions. Suppose the topic is which is your favorite story, which is your favorite book. So they give you like when you read it, why you like it, would you recommend it to anybody. So these kind of questions are there, so you have to speak on it for 2 minutes without stopping. So
Okay.
in that you have to be good in grammar, your sentence structure, your vocabulary, your coherence, lexicon. These things are taken care of, and you get 1 minute to prepare for it. So 2 minutes you have to speak and 1 minute to prepare. Once you are done with part two, then in part three you will be given 6 to 7 questions based on part two only. Suppose your topic was about favorite book, so they will be asking you the questions related to books, and the kind of questions they will ask you wonder अभी तो मैंने इसका यही आंसर दिया था. So you have to give the kind of the answer in different words, might be the similar answer. So you have to be really good in your speech. That's only then you can give. So then those answers, the part three, you can just give in like 6 to 7 lines or even 8 to 10 lines. It can go up to. It depends on the way you are speaking. So and the speaking happens 1 to on like you have to go in it happens in any hotel or the venue you will be given when you will fill in the form, and you have to go to the room. There will be the examiner, and it will happen 1 to 1, and everything will be there in the camera, so you cannot say anything extra. Suppose if you say can you repeat, so it will be recorded. The tape recorder is kept on the table, so whatever is the conversation between you and the examiner, it is recorded, video as well as audio. So
Okay.
it's better, you need to be very careful in listening, because if you say sorry I do not understand or you say something else, so the marks will be deducted. There you get bands, so the bands will be deducted. So you need to be very careful when you're giving speaking, and this speaking is total of 10 to 12 minutes. 10 to
Okay.
12 minutes it carries. And what happens in speaking, once you go, you need to be like you need to dress up formal, you need to be confident, you need to show yes you really have the skills to be a good communicator. Actually the purpose is that they check once you go abroad whether you will be able to communicate with the people or not. So this is how they check in. And next, speaking is also same for academics in general. Then it is next area, it is about reading and writing. So speaking is clear to you?
Yeah. Understood.
Okay, so next it is reading. Reading is different. The pattern is same in academics in general, but the level is different. In academics, the level is high, and in general, it is a bit easy and relaxed. So I first tell you the pattern because the pattern is same in both of them. There are 40 questions in total, and there are three sections, and each section have 14 to 15 questions. 13 to 14 questions it goes up to. So section A, section B, and section C. Section A is the most easiest, then section B is a bit difficult, then section C is the most difficult one. So this way the questions are there, and they're also around like multiple choice question, fill in the blanks. So similar, there are like 14 type of questions that can come, true, false, not given. So you really need to be good in your comprehension and the kind of questions, the passages like the reading comprehension one used to do in class 12th, but the level is really high. They give suppose some news article, and then you have to, they give the related questions based on that, or some magazine article also they can give. So it depends. So there will be reading comprehensions, three reading comprehensions, and the level increases as the section goes further, but the level is really difficult as compared to your 12th comprehension, the grade 12 comprehension. And in general it is easy comprehensions, the comprehensions level is easy, and in academics the level of comprehension is difficult. And the total it is of 1 hour. We have to complete 40 questions in 1 hour. And the trick it is, though it is said that you have to complete each section in 20 minutes, like 20 minutes section A, 20 minutes section B, and 20 minutes section C. But I recommend give 15 minutes to section A and 20 minutes to section B and 25 minutes to section C. Why? Because the first is the easiest one, then the level increases, the difficulty level. So 15, 20, and 25 should be given to each of the sections. So this is all about reading. So do you understand reading?
Yeah, ma'am, I understand.
And in reading also the same pattern, if any spelling is wrong, so the answer will be wrong. And suppose they say you have to fill in the answer in 3 words, and by mistakenly you fill in 4 words, so your answer will be wrong. Suppose even the answer is right, but you say and then you write down the whole answer, so even for they cut the marks. So 3 words means 3 words, not more than 3 words. Like they're really strict in checking. And then it is the last, it is about writing. Writing is different. Writing is also of 1 hour in both of them. The pattern is the same. In writing there is like part 1 and part 2. Part 1 in academics it is graph writing and essay writing. So in graph writing, you have to do in 20 minutes. So a graph is given to you. You have to describe that graph. So it just checks your sentence structure, your way of putting the picture into the words. And that time it is 20 minutes and word limit is 150. I recommend to do it till like 175 words. Do not extend 175 to 80 words. And vocabulary really needs to be good enough because the information is given, you are just writing it in your own words. Then the essay topics are there. Essay, it is you have to complete in 40 minutes, and the word limit it is 250. I recommend to go for 275 to 300. And that also the vocabulary should be good enough, sentence structure, no grammatical errors, because in IELTS you won't get the bands for what is right. Your bands will be deducted for the ones you are done wrong, especially in writing. So this is about like for the academics, and general it is 20 minutes letter writing and 40 minutes essay writing. Essay is same, but academics essay is difficult and general essay is a bit easy. So 40 minutes you have to write the essay and 20 minutes you have to write the letter. Letter again, the word limit is saying 150 words for letter writing and 250 words for essay. Again, the same recommendation in general also, 175 words you should write letter and 275 to 300 words essay. So in both of them, the vocabulary, sentence structure, grammatical errors should not be there. So this is how about speaking, writing, and the total bands you get from 0 to 9. and 6 bands generally person the universities consider, or it depends on the kind of the university or the workplace you're applying for. They tell you like this is the minimum band score. But if you want to be a trainer and you are really looking forward, so try to get more and more, 9 being the highest. In reading and listening, it is easy to get 9 bands. It's not difficult if you are really good in English. In speaking, you can get up to 8 bands, and in writing also 8 bands. So then you are considered, yes, your English is good and you're a good trainer.
Thanks, Vim. Zillion of thanks. You have given me good explanation because I searched a lot. Yesterday I was searching like 4 to 5 videos. I searched, but you have cleared me only 10 minutes. So yeah, thanks a lot.
Also, we tell you there are like three companies, those who organize. One is British Council, one is IDP, and one is Cambridge. So you
Mhm.
can like fill your from any, though recommended from IDP or British Council, and it happens like 2 times in 1 month exam.
Okay.
And the fees is
Mhm.
around like 14 to 15,000 for it, that you can
Okay.
check like what's the current rate. And also now it is like added, it is writing as well as writing exam that we call pen and paper or computer based. So you can either give it on computer, so if your speed is good enough then go for the computer based, and if you feel you're good in writing then go for writing, and you have to do it with pencil, so you can even erase it. So it's your choice whether you want to do the exam with pencil or pen. I recommend go for pencil, so you can even erase if you have done something wrong.
Mhm. Thanks for your kind suggestion, ma'am. Ma'am, my last question is only if sorry, I have been learning this language for 9 months consistently. So, what advices and what suggestions do you want to give me to reach an advanced level?
See, first of all, as we just speak up most of the time, I am speaking. I couldn't hear much that you were speaking, but whatever you speak up, first you need to improve your accent because you have some MTI issue. Do you know what is MTI issue?
I know.
Yes, so you need to improve your MTI issue. Even you can go in my channel. There are few videos for MTI issue uploaded in conversation only. You can check them, and that how to reduce that. And next, it is your tongue should roll in English. If you want to be a trainer, means you are the role model for anybody learning from you. So first, you have to be super. So your tongue should roll in English. Hindi is your mother language.
Yeah, ma'am. Hindi.
Yes. So in Hindi, the way you speak, bina ruke, like everything we speak so quick. So similarly in English, your tongue should roll. One more suggestion: when you're talking to anybody, use your hands, your facial expressions, your body language. They plays a very important role. They really play a very important role while communicating. 7% is the role of what we are speaking, our words, and 93% is the role of your body language, your facial expressions, and your hand gestures. That really plays a very important role. So you can consider these facts, and if you will keep on practicing, surely you will be becoming better. Also, if you want to polish up your skills, I suggest you can go again to my channel. Take one shot a day. Just watch that shot 20 times, 30 times, 40 times, and then see the way I'm speaking and the way I'm moving my hands, facial expressions, and the way the dialect, and just stand in front of the mirror and copy the same one shot a day, and do it for 2 months, and then you can come and just comment if you see the changes, or you can come to me and tell. I would be happy to hear if you
Yeah.
could improve
Yeah.
through myself.
Yeah, sure, I will do this activity. Ma'am, can you give me one activity how to roll our tongue? Because I don't know when we speak, so we speak without thinking or we don't roll our tongue. So
See,
can you
I
do one?
how you can do is that you speak more and more English and open your mouth and speak up. See, I'm also into a bit of speech therapy. Some people, those who stammer, stutter. I have actually students, those who stammer and they just speak like this where they speak, and I help them with that. So I help a lot of students with that. So I know about speech therapy also. So for you, I tell you, open your mouth and speak up. You close your mouth and speak up. So once you will close, the words go inside. Once you open your mouth, your words come out from your vocal cord. So open your mouth and speak up. You will better be able to roll your tongue. And for rolling your tongue, speak more and more English. The more you will speak, the better you will become and become comfortable with the language. Rolling the tongue means that you become comfortable with the language. Yes, so
Okay.
that is what I mean. And also, if you want to deep dive in it, there are a lot of ways and methods that I can tell you now, like within a short span of time. So there are like lot other way outs through which you can learn if you really want to improve.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure, I want to improve.
Okay, then you can come to me after the conversation. We can talk.